Men look at women the way that you would look at cars when you are shopping at a car dealership. You know that, let's say you're going to a CarMax, right? You know when you see that Lexus emblem or that Mercedes emblem or that BMW emblem, you're not going to be paying the same price as if you see a Honda emblem or a Toyota emblem. That is how men look at women. Men size up women and they start tallying off the math in their head of how much that woman is going to cost. Is she a base model? Is she a luxury vehicle? Is she a SUV? What is she? And how much is it going to cost for me to be able to not only buy this car but maintain this car? Because you got to think of the oil changes, you got to think of getting new tires, you got to think of all of the expenses that come with maintaining the vehicle. Men have always looked at me and thought, that bitch is expensive and it's gonna cost money and I need to come with her with some type of money if I want to be able to have access to her. That should always be the energy that you're giving, because at the end of the day, it's not up to you to pick. It's up to them to pick. And you are essentially a walking emblem of the energy and of the quote unquote price range that these men are going to perceive you as, for them to understand, I could ask her what she brings to the table. I could ask her about going 50-50, because ain't nobody ever asked me no damn, can we go 50-50? What do you bring to the table? A man can look at me and understand she's not going for that shit. That would never even be a factor in a man's mind to ask me that, because men are always sizing you up to see what they can get away with. And where they meet you at on that base level is what they're already thinking what they can get away with. They are picking you, and once they pick you, right away, they're going to make it very obvious that they're going to spend money. It should only take a man about 2 to 5 minutes in conversation with you for you to have a drink in your hand if you are at a restaurant. Shouldn't take that long. It's been about 3 minutes and he ain't offered you no drink. You don't have a drink in your hand. Time to move on. Okay? You've been talking to a man for a week and you ain't been able to pull up your chair to a seat at a table to go eat somewhere within a week. Time to move on to the next one. That's how quick you'll know. Okay? Because the thing about it is that men should always be thinking and looking at you that I don't know when I'm going to get another chance to be in the presence of a woman like this. So they'll be very quick to want to put down a down payment because you're the last vehicle. You're the last vehicle of your type, of your caliber, of your kind, and everybody wants you, right? That's what they do in sales. In sales, they want to give people a sense of urgency. Oh, well, I got about 3 other customers that want this vehicle. This is the only vehicle, make, model, color, mileage that I have on the lot. If you don't get it today, I don't know if you're not going to be able to get it. And then you start thinking, well, fuck, let me check the bank account. Let me see how much money I got. You're going to be a lot quicker to want to put money down on something when you don't think that you're going to have access to it again. That's how you have to be, and that's how men have to perceive you for them to understand and believe, all right, I got to be able to spend money on this woman if I am going to keep her, if I'm going to be able to keep her around. It's based off of your social skills and based off of sociology and how people perceive you.